I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the tape, Vitali Klitschko. And they will enjoy a power advantage. They'll be squaring up against lightning hands. This fighter's going to be all up in your grill. They're a swarmer. Dr. Iron Fist, Vitali Klitschko from Ukraine. And they hold the SCI national title. Their last fight, they scored a spectacular knockout win. They're coming up against Lightning Hands from the United Kingdom. The last time we saw them in action, they impressed everyone with that big KO victory.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Ukraine, presenting the current national heavyweight champion, Vitali Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United Kingdom, wearing the gray trunks trimmed with pink, Lightning Hands.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Scoring uppercut there. Punch, counter punch. Swing and a miss with the right hook. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? Beautiful counter punch. The right hook misses. Missing with the hook. You know the scorecard. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's gonna do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
a lot of effort being exerted here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can see from the record, hold it right there. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to... Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Can't score with that hook again. What's the referee thinking right now? No, we don't. And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Incredible work rate. Those counter punches have to hurt. Just missing with the uppercut. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Hold that thought. The defense failed them. And there it is. The knockdown punch we knew was coming. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight,
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Vitali Klitschko.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the...
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny sky.
All right.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Under the bright lights here for this one. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Tried to score with a jab. And he scores with the counter. Only catching air with that hook. They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? He blocks the right uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. That uppercut's blocked. No rest for the weary. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you all. On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Beautiful counter punch. That jab doesn't score. Good counter punching. That jab won't score. Nice counter shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. It's all offense all the time. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much firepower here. You'd like to see more jabs. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Nice. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. Swing and a miss with that hook. The perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He is down big time on the... There's the bell to start round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. Lucky that hook didn't score. This fight has a real good flow to it. Catch and shoot. Nice counter. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head up.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that belt. Let's start the 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That jab misses. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Both men step back for just a moment. Swing and a miss for that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you think you come...
Here we go, it's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. That jab gets blocked. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Down goes Klitschko. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all right?
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. He's been knocked. And we enter the 8th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw the hook, didn't land. Klitschko is dazed. can see here his face basically melt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your club.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. It's not over till it's over. And there's the bell for round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Couldn't land that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. A perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You've heard the old phrase. And there's the bell to start round 10. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well done with that counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. A swing and a miss with that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be...
Klitschko is on the canvas. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.